Our final female jumper, Machiko Kubota, again a ski jump specialist. (19 years old). Already has 2 silver medals at these games. And another excellent jump. Look beyond the K point, and she will be very pleased with that. 91 meters. So not quite as far as Kundera, but it was good. But quite a bit of movement and shake on that flight, though. Judges wanting to see the arms solid. And there are the points. So the judging points low, 106.9 for Japan 1. Sakutaro Kobayashi. He's the Nordic combined specialist. We'll see him racing again this afternoon in the cross-country race. Machiko Kubota put in an excellent jump earlier on in round 1. Now high hopes for Kobayashi. He's already got medals, plenty of medals at these games. Gold in the mass start, silver in the team sprint, gold in the individual Gundersen. Good launch. And it's a good jump. There's good length there. Wow, 95 meters. Now Kobayashi, much stronger in ski jumping than cross country. I'd say he was an all-rounder, but his strength is definitely ski jumping. That's how he's managed to win 2 gold medals already at these games, by getting ahead, getting that advantage in the ski jump, and that will be his tactic here today. 234.4 points puts Japan top of the leaderboard by a considerable margin of a good 18 points or so. That is the ski jumping, with Japan 1 ahead of Japan 2, and then it's Poland 1 and Japan 1 with that nominal advantage of 21 seconds as Sakutaro Kobayashi gets this race underway. And he's known as being a really strong ski jumper, but he has held his own on the track as well, having won 3 medals here already. Second away for Japan 2 is Ryo Hirose of Waseda University, who's actually a cross-country skier, has already won 3 gold medals at these games. He'll be trying to chase down his compatriot Andrzej Szczęsny of Poland. Starts with his time deficit. Then we're going to have Poland 2, Mateusz Haratic. Wearing the number 5 bib from the USA, it's Nicholas Malasinski, looking for his 4th medal at these games. Next up will be Japan 5 with their cross-country specialist Motoki Yamanaka. Oh, and not the best of starts, and we were talking about the slippery surface and his enthusiasm just getting the better of him there. Kazakhstan get away with their Nordic combined athlete Magzan Amankuldiuli. Then it's Japan 3 with Nakazawa. 2 more teams left to go, and it's a long way back. we think the winners could come in around about 11 minutes. So that tells you how big a disadvantage it is here with the USA starting 3 minutes and 10 seconds back with Cameron Wolf. But we're back with our leader, Kobayashi of Japan, and you can see right behind him is the cross-country specialist, 22-year-old Ryo Hirose. It'll be interesting to see if there are team tactics and strategies going on here. Will he try and catch him and stick with him, or will he push ahead? To be honest, the race is actually so quick that it's all about an explosive start, and then the majority of them will just be going out there as fast and as hard as they can. So it's Poland with the number 3 bib already caught and overtaken by Haratik. So the Nordic combined athlete overtaken by the cross-country specialist, as the USA are still waiting to get their race underway. 3 minutes 10 seconds will be their start time. Cameron Wolf, the 22-year-old from Dartmouth College, gets their race underway. And already you can see Hirose closing in on Kobayashi. Kobayashi's tactics in the rest of the Nordic combined over this week has been to basically jump as far and as hard as he could to get as much advantage as possible, and it's worked. It's worked, especially in the individual Gunderson, where he got himself a gold medal, but he's unlikely to be able to stay in front of Ryo Hirose. Now, this is quite a fast descent as they come back towards the stadium. Just 4 seconds between them now. They're going to have to be very careful. This is where Karolina Kukuczka fell in the warm-up and injured herself and is missing the race and may have to miss the cross-country relay tomorrow as well. On the attack, Hirose. He was waiting for this. This is the hill that really differentiates the specialists from the Nordic combined athletes. But I tell you what, Kobayashi doing a really good job of holding his own. And he's away down the hill. And after this race, we might have to reassess our thoughts on Kobayashi, who's really proving himself now in this sprint. Kobayashi representing Keio University. He's actually the oldest Nordic combined competitor here, 22 years of age. And he's got his cross-country teammate right on his shoulder. 3 goals to Hirose's name already in the cross-country. He's having to fight really hard to get past his compatriot. So Hirose closes up the 21-second gap, and now it's all equal between Japan 1 and Japan 2 as the women start their final lap. Rin Subue for Japan 1, and out in front Ayane Miyazaki for Japan 2. So Haratik didn't just overtake his Polish compatriot Szeszkiewicz, he managed to grow that lead as well. And Joanna Kill is away, the only medalist in Nordic combined for Poland at these games. Veronika Kaleta, now she is a cross-country specialist, and you would expect her to be faster than Joanna Kill. So it's all about the advantage now, that time difference, and whether they can close the gap.
We'll see what happens over 2.5 days.
23 seconds currently between Poland 2 and Poland 1. Sorry, 39 seconds. Back with Rim Sabue there.
And the view for Poland on
So Ayane Miyazaki here. As we watch Erin Bianco of the USA on her final lap.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, just sort of the resilience required.
USA currently sitting in 5th. So at the moment it's Japan 2 ahead of Japan 1, Poland 2 in 3rd, and Poland 1 in 4th.
For another Japanese athlete. There we go.
Ayane Miyazaki in the lead. Trying to chase her down is Rin Sabue from Nihon University, 22 years old. And look at this. So Miyazaki, it's almost as if she's not aware that she's being chased there. That is Veronika Kaleta of Poland 1 coming up. Rin Sabue. Japan 1. Out in front. So at some point on this lap we've had a lead change between Japan 1 and Japan 2 with Rin Sabue overtaking Ayane Miyazaki. We'll get a time check in a moment as the chasing pack come through. Kaleta, 35 seconds behind. So Poland 1 now into 2nd place. And this is a great run as well from the American Erin Bianco, who's now moved up to 3rd. So the USA have moved from 5th to 3rd. Then comes Joanna Kill of Poland. Out in front, our leader. So it is Japan 1 out in front with Sabue. In 2nd place, we've got Poland's Kaleta, Poland 1. Then comes the USA's Erin Bianco. Joanna Kill of Poland. Poland 2 is in 4th. And Miyazaki of Japan, that's Japan 2, is in 5th. So Ayane Miyazaki, who set off in 2nd place, is really struggling on this cross-country and has dropped all the way back to 5th. And has lost a minute now on the leader. The big downhill. Rin Sabue, the cross-country specialists in this pairing,
Yeah, so there we go. We saw it.
will be taking this very carefully as she comes into the stadium. It's not far now to the conclusion of this race. And this is going to be a victory for Japan 1, barring disaster. Hugely experienced 22-year-old from Nihon University, Rin Tsubue, chooses her lane and heads towards the finish line, where Sakutaro Kobayashi raises his arms. They embrace, and it is gold for Kobayashi and Tsubue in this Nordic combined mixed team Nordic. And who's this in second place? Well, she's had a great race, a great lap. It is Kaleta, Veronika Kaleta of Poland 1. The pair started in second place with a 33-second deficit, but here she is, the cross-country specialist, Veronika Kaleta, coming in to take the silver medal for Poland 1. And what a great performance as well from Erin Bianco and Nicholas Malasinski, who started a minute and 2 back from the leaders to finish for the bronze medal. So another medal for the United States and another one for Japan. This is Poland 2, Joanna Kill coming in to finish just out of the medals.
Coming close to finish line, this is number 2. This is Ayana Miyazaki.
And Ayana Miyazaki of Japan 2, who started that final lap in the lead, but really struggled. I'm not sure if she's got some sort of injury or if it's the snow, but disappointment for Japan 2. Jika Honda of Japan 3 coming in to finish. She's going to be 6th. And it's great to see the other members of the Nordic combined teams coming in to celebrate with their team members. So Japan 4 coming in with Toshitani crossing the line. And then some way behind Kobayashi of Japan 5. So all the Japanese teams are across the line now. They finished 1st, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. As we watch Kazakhstan's Kinya Bayeva coming into the stadium and approaching that finish. Chooses that left-hand lane. Once they're in there, they can't change their minds. Got to stay there all the way to the finish line, which is exactly what she does to take 9th place. So 2 more teams to finish.
We'd like to remind everybody that the mascot ceremony and the medal ceremony.
USA still out on the track. This is the 2nd USA team with Tess Arnone. Nordic combined athlete.
Tremendous opportunity to gain experience and cut their teeth in a high-pressure format. Well done, great team effort, Tess. Elijah right there in the top 15, Poland number 4.
Poland starting with 3 teams. This is Poland 4 coming in. Mikolajczyk. She was racing with Adam Skupian. Nordic combined, and she is actually a cross-country specialist. But, I mean, they started almost 2 minutes back from the leader. So there's always going to be a gap too big to close. As Poland 4 cross the finish line to take 10th, and here comes the USA in 11th. Confirmation of how they finished then. Japan 1 take the gold, Poland 1 take silver, and the USA up from 5th.
Poland lined up with a powerful V2 sprint into the finish there, charging hard. Peachy's leaving it all on the line. Look at this courageous performance there for Team Poland. I love this. Nicely done.